This is my first time in Miami for Art Basel, and I wasn't invited to this. I just decided to show up and paint anyways, and I'm just going for it, guerrilla style.
Miami.
Yo, what's up? Kiptoe here. I'm in Miami, boy. I'm at the Wynwood Walls, a famous Wynwood Walls park for Art Basel 2017. I'm here in front of David Cho's mural that he did last year. I used my Instagram power to find an assistant. She's gonna help me find a wall, and we're gonna paint. It's gonna be dope. Let's do it. Wynwood Walls is a gated mural park presenting and celebrating the art in a way that has never been done before. During Art Basel week, Wynwood turns into a zoo. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little weird to like be in a public park like this where it's like tourists everywhere. I'm used to painting in like poor neighborhoods, so it's cool to have it celebrated like this, but it's also very weird at the same time. But cool. Only invited artists can paint in the park and the nearby walls. But the festival brings flocks of mural and graffiti artists to Wynwood to nab a wall for themselves in the surrounding streets. Ha! My next victim. The Wynwood Walls Park is like right over there down the street. That's where all the action is. Over here, I'm a little isolated, but it's okay. There's still a bunch of murals going around here. There's a big Nichos piece over there. I'm in like this like gated lot right here. So there's tons of bombing going on this whole week. So my piece will be like kind of protected in this lot with the gate. So that's cool. Let's get going. Yo, guess who's here? Manuela!
Hey, what's up?
She's my assistant. I found her through Instagram. She's super cool. Yesterday she was looking all over the place and she found this for me before I got here.
I think it's a pretty nice spot, man.
Yeah, it's
What
dope.
do you think?
I love it. Tell me a little about yourself.
Well, I've been here for 4 years. Wynwood is kind of like my backyard. It's an honor to help Kiptoe over here. Looking for a wall. I know it can get pretty stressful at this time of the year. Just trying to learn technique from this guy. Also, I'm very impressed about his animations and all his films. So,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Thank you. Let's go.
Of course, let's go.
I kind of like it how it's grungy and
Yeah.
spongy a little bit. This is what a hard-working assistant's face looks like right here. been to a decent amount of places, and by far Miami has the most amount of art that I've ever seen. It's just everywhere. It's almost impossible to see it all. It's insane. While strolling the neighborhood, you can easily run into murals by world-renowned artists. It's a huge destination to see art in the streets, visited by people all over the world. However, very few people know the full history of this neighborhood that dates back to 1917. Wynwood was actually once called Wynwood Park and was home to a textile industry and Coca-Cola factory. The neighborhood was made up of windowless warehouses, and it was considered one of the most dangerous areas in Miami due to drug trafficking and race riots. Its population was made up of mostly Puerto Ricans, Cubans, Haitians, Colombians, Dominicans, and African Americans. As time passed, all the windowless warehouses started shutting down and land started selling. Tony Goldman, his daughter Jessica, and his son Joey began buying up chunks of the warehouse district in 2006. In October of 2009, Tony Goldman opened the doors to an open-air gallery of murals called Wynwood Walls to coincide with Art Basel. Unfortunately, he passed in 2012. Yet his legacy still lives through his family and all the hundreds of artists that come to Art Basel to showcase their talents. One more thing. So pumped that I got to leave this here in Wynwood and watch all these artists from all over the planet like come here and just dive into it, and I'm glad I got to be a part of it this year. Thank you so much, Manuela, for finding this spot. This piece is kind of based on this guy in the middle here, this warrior guy who's maybe he's channeling his inner bull, his inner spirit animal. He's got these horns on his helmet that mimic the horns of the bull. The bull here is in full blown out color and he's in black and white. Maybe he's frozen in time in the middle of making a decision. His posture is off balance and it almost looks like he's been caught off guard. His target here is large, but it's fuzzy and it's moving and it's wavy, almost like the ocean here in Miami. And it's, you know, it's half covered by these abstract forms that are connected to the bull here. And lastly, this string here, attaching the bull ring all the way to the arrow here. And he's only got one arrow. He's got one shot. Wherever he shoots his arrow, the bull's head will follow, but not before he trips up his own legs. Everyone told me Art Basel is gonna be crazy, and they were right. Really happy that I came here and super pumped about this wall. It hadn't been painted before and it's in like this little nook and with this gate here, so hopefully it'll stay for a very long time. Mural's done, about to leave today. You know what time it is, little banger time. I wasn't invited to this. I just decided to show.